Welcome to Made in Montgomery. I'm your host, Mirchaye. Montgomery County's small businesses form the backbone of its thriving economy, ranging from diverse grocery stores, charming flower shops, to breathtaking farms, all playing a vital role in fostering community connections and generating employment opportunities. We start in Long Branch in Silver Spring with a family-owned flower shop where the beauty and essence of Latin American culture come alive. An immigrant from El Salvador, Roxana Vasquez, came to the United States in 1998 in search of better opportunities for herself and family. Growing up, Roxana learned the value of hard work and determination through her mother.
Nosotros venimos de una familia muy pobre, éramos 6 hermanos. Y pues en ese entonces había mucha pobreza. Vengo de una comunidad que es muy pequeña. Mi mamá hacía siempre comida para vender, diferentes tipos. Yo salía a vender.
She worked multiple jobs, from cleaning gigs to sales to make ends meet. Despite facing challenges, Roxana remained determined and focused on achieving her goal, to start her own business. Today, she's the proud owner of Roxana's Floral in Silver Spring. Marvin Vasquez is her eldest son and helps his mother run the shop. Roxana's prides itself on being a family business.
If I'm her shadow, my brother's my shadow. And everybody's family. My aunt's over there. Family friends since I was a child. So everybody has each other's back. It wouldn't have happened just with one person. These businesses fail when family doesn't get involved.
Marvin has always been in awe of his mother's unwavering work ethic and determination.
Any odd job she would do. At one point she was a car salesman. At one point she was a car detailer. At one point, now she's a party event planner. We have a floral shop. And the pandemic was a trying time.
Our storefront retail businesses have had a particularly hard time in staying afloat during this pandemic. Many of whom are owned by women and people of color, like Roxana, who you'll hear from shortly.
At that point, we were like, we need to prioritize how we can still show sympathy to people in a time where people weren't being connected as much as they were. So we were making arrangements. We were going the extra mile and making them a little bigger, more fragrant. So over the years, she's always been selling something. This one's another heart shape, but this one has chocolates.
District 4 Council Member Kate Stewart stopped by Roxana's on one of their busiest days of the year.
So tell me about being in the community. What do you like about having the shop here?
The people in the community actually like staying and talking to you when they're here. So everyone here is just more jovial, and they don't care to not interact with you. They're just here. They're like, oh yeah, I want to talk. They don't even want to talk about flowers sometimes.
Ellos, entonces ha habido una experiencia bonita con el condado para nuestro negocio. Tratándose de flores, estamos sobre la Flower Avenue, que es como lo que nosotros necesitamos, y es una comunidad muy bonita, muy segura, gracias a lo que es la seguridad que nos proporciona todo lo que es el condado.
Since it opened in 2015, Roxana's Floral expanded to become a one-stop shop, including services beyond floral arrangements and designs.
Mi sueño era convertirlo en algo que fuera un lugar donde una persona viniera y encontrara todo lo necesario para un regalo.
I guess the benefit that we have sometimes is that we understand that people are in a financial situation that they can't always buy the newest Michael Kors or the Creed or whatever they want. So we set things apart for people. We'll take them off the shelves. They pay layaway style still before, because people still come here with sometimes just cash and not much else. And they want to just have things that are nice, but they can't always just have them then. But that doesn't mean that they shouldn't have them at all.
And a few years later, Roxana wanted to take her creativity to the next level. So she started offering event planning services.
She wanted to always liven up spaces. She liked designing the spaces for quinceañeras, weddings, and making them more beautiful.
Oh, so for the quinceañera, the dress is red and gold, and then
we rent the chair too. So we rent out the tables, the chairs, sometimes the locations. We have a wait staff, we have bartenders, and between all of them, we try to just make some sort of dream come true. we always want to be part of what makes something special. There was a lady since we started, her name is Tanya. Every time she needed something like last second, because apparently we're open the longest.
Oh, okay.
So we just rush out and like grab it to her. She was like, you guys are so great. She's like, you're the only ones that deliver at 8 o'clock. We're like, I was doing my homework here. And I was like, you know, we have those flowers, I'll do it, it's okay. So it's pretty good. The community is definitely coming to us a little bit more for it all.
True to her Salvadorian roots, Roxana brings a piece of home to the floral designs she creates.
We make bouquets that aren't traditionally the most like known ones. I wanted to like go with like an American style template and put like Central American colors into it. And we always get calls like, you know, I've never seen this combination of flowers before.
Roxana's journey is a testament to the power of perseverance and the American dream.
She just doesn't let any detail pass. Like, that's quality assurance right there. Like, she is in every detail here. The balloons, these little spins. Yeah. She's checking those arrangements. She's checking the ones over there.
She hopes to expand her current space and maybe even open a second shop one day so she can serve more of the community she loves. For hours of operations and to learn more about Roxana's Floral, visit their website. With the desire to help his community, this next business owner opened a Japanese grocery store, one of only 3 Japanese grocery stores in the Washington, D.C. area. Inspired by his parents, who opened one of the first Asian businesses in the area, Tetsuya Chino was bound to become an entrepreneur himself.
They opened one of the first Japanese travel agencies in the Washington metropolitan. They wanted to, help the Japanese community. This part, I only have just a scallop.
With the same desire to help his community and address a need, Tetsu opened Mirchaye in the heart of Rockville in 2000, which is one of the only 3 Japanese grocery stores in the entire DC region.
Mirchaye is my family symbol, or actually my father's side family symbol. Maru means circle, and Ichi means 1. So it's just a circle and a 1 inside it. So it's like very, very simple. So I wanted to incorporate or name my store Mirchaye.
Over the years, Mirchaye has expanded its selection to become a one-stop shop for all Japanese-related food items, as well as cultural and seasonal items, including a large selection of Japanese wine, sake, and beers.
These are all like condiments, spices, and dressings, mayonnaise, and all the stuff that you can use to cook. We have like pepper, salt, it's very minimal.
Yeah.
In Japan, there's a ton. So whatever you're trying to cook, you can pick out like all the stuff that you need to cook Japanese food.
And most recently, Tetsu has started sharing easy-to-follow Japanese recipes on his website with the intention to promote the Japanese cuisine he grew up enjoying.
Let's say for breakfast, it's like rice, like a miso soup, and like a fish, like a grilled fish. That would be like a typical Japanese breakfast. I can't compete with like size, but I can compete with more genuine like Japanese food and the freshness. And I think the customers, appreciate that.
To learn more about the business and opening hours, visit the website. In this next story, you will hear from a Montgomery County woman who, after a dinner in Utah, decided to open a farm that has unique ways of growing food. After over 2 decades of dedicated service as a registered nurse,
Ready?
Yep.
Hi, and welcome to Bella Vita Farm. I'm Amy, also known as the Lettuce Lady.
Amy Falcone followed her heart's calling
And we have a lot of these. And you just heard a bug zapper.
and transitioned into a fulfilling life as a farmer.
We were actually on a vacation in the canyons, and we were in Zion Canyon, and we ate at a restaurant, and the chef came out and said, everything you've eaten here has been grown here. And I'm looking around in the desert going, there's nothing green here. And then we also had fish. So I kind of said, this doesn't make sense to me. And he said, over the hill is an aquaponics greenhouse. And It's where fish and plants grow together. We started looking it up on the internet and we figured out what aquaponics was.
Then fate would dictate what happens next.
On the way home, at the corner of Zion and Brookville Road, there was a for sale sign.
She and her husband purchased Bella Vita in 2017, a hidden gem that encapsulates the essence of a peaceful countryside retreat and community building.
The new Brookville bypass.
I had heard that they finally opened Brookville Road.
District 7 Council member Don Lukey
Where we are now, across the Brookville Road West.
recently visited the 103-acre farm
These, I don't know if you know anything about greenhouses, but these are drip screens.
as part of a tour
Suck in the air. We can suck in these loops.
organized by the Office of Agriculture.
The aquaponics was how we got started. 2,000 gallons of water in here. No waste. None.
In aquaponics, the plants are grown in a grow bed. The fish are in a tank.
A mixture of koi and tilapia. And these are our farmers. And they're what?
Hi.
The nutrient-rich water containing waste from the fish is fed to the grow bed.
Nutrient, all that good waste gets put into here, and there's beads in here. It breaks down the bacteria.
There, it is made into nitrates.
We'll turn a valve, and it'll bucket off the nitrificated water.
The plants absorb the nitrates to help them grow.
And these are what good, healthy roots look like.
The plant's roots clean and filter the water, and then it flows back to the fish tank, where the process cycle begins again.
4 times a day, every 6 hours, it recirculates from the plants to the fish to the sump back out.
Back out.
It gets refiltered.
The second side of it is hydroponics,
This is the hydroponic side.
which is where there are no fish, just liquid nutrients. And we use all organic practices in there as well. We were able to grow kale more efficiently on a hydroponics deck. And the most bang for our buck was to add a hydroponic system, so that's what we did.
Being an advocate of healthy eating
That's great, Basil.
Very
Oh
much
my
in
goodness.
demand.
Yeah, tis the season.
became even more paramount to Amy after being diagnosed with celiac disease.
The reason that we really decided to grow food is that we had been eating very clean, and then when we got good enough at it, we started saying, okay, we have enough for us, let's share it with other people.
I will tell you, microgreens have more nutrients.
Yeah.
You could have a handful of microgreens and eat a big bowl of salad and get the same
More out of
or
the-
more nutrients out of this, because all of the nutrients you have in a plant start out in the seed, and the more you let it grow, the more nutrients it's spending to grow.
To grow. But so this is a reminder to everybody to eat your garnish.
Another major attraction of Bella Vita are the gatherings. One can also experience the thrill of axe throwing.
Axe throwing, we started that in 2018, actually. It was my sister started that. When we were trying to just have some stream of income. And now we have rebranded it. It's called Bullseyes, and it's an actual activity where people of all ages and can come together, throw little axes, and just enjoy the outdoors, because we are exclusively outdoors.
So what we do is we'll weed everything.
Bella Vita also provides opportunities for students to immerse themselves in hands-on learning.
Now finished her first year of college, and she came back every break, and she's working almost full-time this summer.
Oh, that's great.
The Office of Agriculture serves as a liaison between the agricultural community and county government, among other things.
So the Office of Agriculture, and specifically Jeremy Chris, has been sort of my mentor for farming. Whenever I have a question, he's right there for us. When you call and you say, okay, I'm looking to do this, what steps do I need? And they talk you through the steps, but not only do they do that, there are programs out there that you aren't always aware of that they can help you find.
Thank you.
And they help us find different grants that help us expand and help us stay in business.
And that wraps up this edition of Made in Montgomery. For County Cable, I'm Mirchaye. Thanks for watching.